This very dangerous American gang just sent a chilling video to the United States. We could be in danger. The video, which began circulating on social media platforms, shows a group of masked men displaying firearms, tactical gear, and coordinated movements while delivering threatening language aimed broadly at rivals and, in some interpretations, the public. The imagery is deliberately intimidating. Faces are covered, weapons are prominently featured, and the tone mirrors propaganda-style clips previously used by criminal organizations to project power. Criminal groups have long used visual intimidation as a tactic. By releasing videos online, they gain attention far beyond their actual reach. The internet allows a local gang to appear national or even global. That illusion of scale is often intentional. Fear multiplies faster than facts. The authorities are linking the videos to transnational organized crime. These crimes have evolved into one of the most insidious threats to global security, economies, and societies. According to the FBI's dedicated page on the subject, TOC refers to self-perpetuating associations of individuals who operate across international borders using illegal means to achieve their goals. These groups aren't just street gangs, they're sophisticated enterprises, with structures ranging from rigid hierarchies to loose networks, often spanning clans, cells, and alliances. They exploit corruption, violence, and advanced technology to protect their operations, which generate vast illicit profits while undermining democratic institutions, public safety, and economic stability. The FBI emphasizes that TOC poses a multifaceted danger, encompassing activities like drug trafficking, human smuggling and trafficking, money laundering, firearms trafficking, illegal gambling, extortion, counterfeit goods distribution, wildlife and cultural property smuggling, and cybercrime. These crimes aren't isolated, they interconnect, with profits from one fueling another. For instance, the illegal wildlife trade alone is valued at up to $23 billion annually worldwide, according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, often laundered through the same channels as drug money. The scale is staggering. TOC groups generate an estimated $1.6 to $2.2 trillion per year globally, rivaling the GDP of some countries. In the US, these operations compromise border security, corrupt officials, and even endanger public health through counterfeit pharmaceuticals that cause thousands of deaths annually. One of the most alarming aspects is the rise of cyber-enabled TOC. Traditional crimes like illegal gambling have gone digital, allowing groups to reach victims worldwide without physical presence. The FBI notes that TOC increasingly uses cyber techniques to facilitate operations, such as ransomware attacks or online fraud schemes. For example, African TOC groups operate in over 80 countries, including the US, specializing in financial fraud and internet scams that bilk victims out of billions each year. A 2024 FBI Internet Crime Report revealed that business email compromise alone cost US victims $2.9 billion. These groups adapt quickly, using encrypted apps and cryptocurrencies to evade detection. Drug trafficking remains a core threat, with groups like Mexican cartels flooding the US with fentanyl, methamphetamine, and heroin. The FBI reports that these substances are responsible for over 100,000 overdose deaths annually in the US, a crisis exacerbated by TOC's supply chains. In 2025, the FBI's High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Areas program seized record amounts of fentanyl, equivalent to enough doses to kill every American twice over. Asian TOC groups, active since the 1900s, add to this by trafficking heroin and meth while engaging in loan sharking and extortion. Balkan groups, meanwhile, focus on cyber fraud and drug distribution, often using passport fraud to infiltrate borders. Money laundering is the lifeblood of TOC, allowing criminals to legitimize their profits. Eurasian groups from the former Soviet Union excel here, running schemes like healthcare and investment fraud that siphon billions. The FBI estimates that money laundering costs the global economy up to $2 trillion yearly, with TOC using shell companies, cryptocurrencies, and real estate to wash funds. A 2025 case saw the FBI dismantle a Sinaloa cartel laundering operation that funneled $50 million through U.S. banks. Italian organized crime, including La Cosa Nostra and 'Ndrangheta, collaborates transnationally, blending drug trafficking with political corruption and weapons smuggling. To combat this, the FBI employs a multi-pronged strategy. The Transnational Organized Crime Program uses the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act to dismantle groups through criminal and civil actions. Domestically, the FBI joins organized crime task forces with state and local law enforcement to focus on infiltration and disruption. With the FBI on top of things, we can only wait to see if the gangs make good on their threats.